we need fire rod to melt the ice and deal with this boss. And that's just unfriendly. Normally that's supposed to take up your entire magic meter. Of course we got the bat to curse us by making magic cheaper or something. So we're good there. We didn't get full hearts, but that's okay. However, these things hit hard, so I need to watch very freaking carefully. I think they... Oh, there's one down. Gotta love the tempered sword. We're not taking any chances. We're just gonna drink our red potion. I do not want to repeat this dungeon, let alone the rest of the LP, because that is what no deaths mean to me. You die, you start over. And this is a long game. And you notice I got a fairy in the bottle. Of course, that's just supplementary medicine, because fairy deaths I have decreed counts as a death, because I'm either stupid or hardcore. Those things don't hurt too bad, at least. Just the thing with the evil, scratchy caterpillar noise that gives me nightmares still. But in themselves, they're not too hard. Dungeon 5 complete with spinning boomerang. Usually I'd be bitching about, you know, all this completely useless crystal dialogue, but right now I'm just so relieved to be through that nightmarish experience. It should have only taken 2 videos, ended up taking 4, including the boss. But we're done. So, I think what we're going to do is just shoot right on over to Dungeon 4, which we have skipped. I know we also skipped Dungeon 1, however, we're still skipping it, and that's going to come after Dungeon 7. We don't really understand what she just said, but we don't need to have it repeated. Alright, we immediately have to magic mirror out, as I mentioned before. It's the only way in or out. And we actually managed to not stand on a block. We never have to go back to that cave up there because we have full bombs and arrows, despite me thinking that you could get a lot more than that. I know we've missed some heart pieces along the way, clearly, but we're not going to waste anybody's time with hunting for them at the moment. I just want to go on. Now we're gonna have to repeat a good section of Dungeon 4 because, well, if you remember back to that video, there was a maiden in a dungeon, quote-unquote maiden. If she was a virgin, well, you'll see. But we have to go get her and try to take her out of the dungeon. Never mind that anyway we try to take her out, she's just gonna whine about, I can't go this way. Well, screw you too. Hey, I wonder. I know we're supposed to be going right on to that dungeon, but I just want to see if there's anything waiting for us over here in a locked chest, because that'd be frickin' groovy. Hey, would you look at that? Alright, I'll take it with me. Come on, jump! It can jump. It can't run, but it can jump. Very peculiar. Alright. Well, let's take our booty back to the light world. And no, it didn't transform into anything, it's just a chest. This looks good. And even though it can't run, it can travel by whistle. Poor seagull had to carry some extra weight, I guess. I know. Let's go annoy that guy that doesn't like to talk and hates it when you... Oh god, birds. Hates it when you steal a sign. Let's take out this guard first, though. He looks kind of menacing in his red armor. What do you think of me now? Really? No, actually, you're on candid camera right now and the whole world can see this, although in actuality about 3 people are going to watch it. Sure. I'll do lots of things that aren't necessarily the truth to get a magic bottle. The last bottle, thank goodness. We're moving right along with item collection. We're only missing a couple of canes and a medallion. And all of those, well, we haven't really got to them yet. Come to think of it, we could have picked up one of the canes a little bit earlier. But, you know, minimum of scurrying around for once is kind of the idea. So let's go back and seriously prepare to go back into Dungeon 4. We only have 1 red potion and 1 fairy. That's kind of alarming, actually. Sorry, I guess we're not getting to Dungeon 4 in this video, because I'm not risking that. I have to have at least full potions, because I've kind of made an issue of this before, but blind is hard. Even with, even with our magic armor, he's gonna take off some decent chunks of health. I mean, look at how hard those gushy scratch around, make weird noises things, also known as the boss of level 5. Look at how much they screwed us up last time. They took off, what, 3 points of damage every time they hit you, and that's with the armor? So yeah. We will need it. Hell, last time we needed it just to cope with the dungeon. It'll be a little easier this time with hookshot. Hookshot is sweet. Well, as long as we're not going to make it to Dungeon 3 anyway, let's do one more small thing. Because heart piece number 22 is waiting for us. And you never want to keep an inanimate object waiting. It's just rude. And we should have just enough time to get to it. It's in the section east of the village, and well, never before have we had hookshot. You know, there may well only be 24 heart pieces. I debated that claim earlier, because frankly I had no idea how many there were, but I can think of 2 more. And we're getting pretty close to having all the hearts. So it may be so. I'd owe Mr. Nicodemus an apology, if that were true. So, let's hope not. That would suck. Alright. Alright, we got these blue things, which are nothing next to our tempered sword. And this pit, which we can now negotiate. But wait. Well, that's kind of lame. Guess we're stuck forever. Yeah, it took me a while to figure this one out too. Weep. That's why I came here right after I had the magic cape. I knew we needed that, but just didn't remember about the hook shot. Number 22. Ooh. Just go away. I think you'd be tired of being abused. Tired of spears. Alright. We're almost to where we said we were going pretty much this entire video. So we'll get there and call it a video. Next time, Dungeon 4, done. Blind. He'll still be blind, but he'll also be dead. Later, YouTube.